We back. It's the final double stint, which isn't really a double stint because... Whoops, wrong one. James Leeder is back in the car.
I'm out of the pits. Never mind.
Go, James, go.
He'll
Go,
be doing
James,
a
go.
single. And then handing off to me for the finish. So we'll see how this turns out.
For a second, guys.
All right.
Step away for a second, guys.
Sorry, charging, you braked earlier than I expected.
All right, we are back in business. Copy two.
Race control, this is charging.
Great. Go ahead.
Hey, we had a driver disconnect. We're working on filling out the form, but his computer is unresponsive right now. So we've had a replacement who hasn't had the form filled out.
It's fine. Another driver can fill out the form. Just one from your team. As long as the form gets filled out, that's the most important thing.
Did I blink too early there?
What just happened there between charging gasoils in Indianapolis?
I don't know. It seemed to me like he lagged backwards, but I couldn't quite tell.
I got the perfect view of that because I was freaking behind it.
Sorry about that.
No, I'm sorry too. I don't know what happened. I was braking as hard as I can, and then you just came backwards at me.
Yeah, for some reason I have 120 ping.
I'm sorry.
So here we go. We shall see.
My bad, Area 51.
I have a high ping as well. 120.
Wayside requesting a tow back to beds.
What's the issue?
Fucked up in the Porsche curves, lost it and hit the wall, blew the engine.
So engine does not start. You cannot run.
I'm pretty much stuck in Corvette curves right now, just in the gravel trap.
Okay, you can teleport.
Drive, you have to drive back.
Yeah, if you can drive, you have to. But if the engine does not work and you can't move anywhere, you can teleport.
Is that going to count as a DNF or?
Nope. You will get a penalty in some time for teleporting, but you can still continue the race.
Alright, thank you.
Thought you blowed your lead there. Had you?
The audio is unfortunately out of sync. Oh no. Going so fast he's overloading the computer.
Area 51 and Wild Salt, I'm coming up behind you. If I have better pace, I might unlap myself.
Okay.
Who's this?
It's Fledglings, WMR.
One sexy Austrian voice.
Roadblock, can I still get by?
Good morning, sexist German voice live.
Shut up. And good morning to you too.
You're welcome.
I would talk, but I don't want to interrupt. This is good stuff.
Yeah, the hot position there, Bureau, sorry.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, it seems like he's braking later than he really is because the audio's out of sync. But yeah, you can tell when the revs drop. He's still braking pretty late. 32, pretty much right out of the gate.
Car, I'll let you through in the spit. Take the left hand side.
Wayside exiting.
This is for your boss.
Thank you for boss.
No worries.
I see Speedo ahead. Are they a lap ahead?
I'll check. I'll check. Yes, they are a lap ahead. Yes, they are a lap ahead.
Okay.
I believe we're on the same lap still as 51 and Forza, who are ahead of us. 51 just across the start. I believe we're on the same lap still as 51 and Forza, who are ahead of us. 51 just across the start finish. And Pure Forza has just crossed the start finish. And Pure Forza has just crossed the start finish now. So I guess we have about half a lap.
So we got a bit of a gap.
Yeah. So I guess we have about half a lap. Yeah.
Speedo, please go after the curves. Okay, never mind. Just drive through.
Sorry.
Yep.
Alright guys, I can't go any longer. I need to go to bed. So, best of luck. I might try and wake up for the finish, but no promises.
Hey, sounds good. Good job.
All right, man. Great work.
Thanks, you guys too.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, come on, go past fledglings.
Shake hitting.
Thank you.
Alu is going to bid. Out of space. When I get to you, can I have the left side of the track?
Yeah, sure. I don't know if you're gonna get it before the chicane or what. There you go.
Thank you, Gemini.
Pro Sim, go right.
Castles, when I get to you, can I have that left side?
You want me to stay on the left side?
I was gonna ask if I could have it, but I'll take this right side.
Okay.
Race control mic check.
Yep.
Sorry for the confusion. My CrewChief decided to say something right there.
Okay, so warning to the Powell, please refrain from using communication too much. Please limit it only to the needed info. Thank you.
Is that saying don't tell drivers where to pass? Yes. Isn't that part of what race communication is for?
Not whenever. You don't have to say it for everyone passing you.
Sorry, it's coming out. Hello! Woohoo! Give me
Charge.
some salt, then we are more spicy.
Setting pits.
Eaton, this is roadblock. If you want to unlap yourself, go down the inside into the next chicane. I will back off.
This, I would talk more, but this is just beautiful to watch. I can't look away.
Really sorry about that, Cobos. I was not overtaking it up. I was late breaking from.
Yeah, I understand. I saw you coming on the relative, so I managed to dodge you.
Race control.
Yep, what's up?
Mine, it was just changed.
What has changed?
Sorry, I was gonna ask if you could change to live time. Right as I said that.
I'm controlling the stream right now, so don't worry.
Sorry about that. Didn't go anywhere.
Sorry.
Oh, Speedo, what was that, buddy?
I too can drive like this, yeah, maybe.
I slow down, I'm sorry.
Yellow flag for track and road in the main slow down,
I too did drive like that.
Whoops.
Still running. Still running. It happens, man. Happens to the best of us.
much speed.
Yep. Yep. Oh boy. Still doing alright. We'll see what we get up to. If we don't catch him, we don't catch him. It was a good save. Pushing too hard.
I think the tires are giving up some grip. It's not doing what it used to do.
Might just be taking longer to come in. Might just be taking longer to come in. Must stay awake. Still a 335 with traffic though. That's faster than I was going with no traffic. Gotta look away occasionally. Can't afford to get drowsy now.
I will let you pass next corner, bumper car.
I'll be sore tomorrow.
Thank you.
Do some leg stretches or something.
You're welcome.
So should we do an AMA or something? Penultimate stint. I wonder if James is going to get out. If he's just going to be like, ah, I'll just take the finish. Like, okay, fine. Was this a mutiny? Was this a mutiny all along? He was trying to steal the final stint. It's fine. If this were any more serious, I wouldn't deserve to be in the car. They're like, alright, Scrub, you're out. I'd be like, okay. Whatever. Fast Boys had their day in the sun. We were definitely up there. We were in P2 in contention for podium. And then they had to let some schmo like me behind the wheel. Couldn't keep all the body panels on. Ah, well. We learn. We learn things. We learned that 24-hour races are hard. And my stints needed to be spread out. So that I could sleep in between. Yeah, I mean, in a way, that's kind of why it's a little bit more frustrating, because I really did, like, I put in 60 valid laps, something, and countless more not quite so valid laps. And I'm still not any faster, you know? Like, I'm faster than I was when I started. It was fun. But, yeah. I just wish I'd, you know, obvious. It's easy to say and obvious to say. It's like, oh, I wish I hadn't made those 3 mistakes that cost us so much. Like, duh. I wonder where it went wrong. But even that first stint had value, you know, maybe not to the team, but to me. Like, learning how to handle an injured car, learning how to fuel save in a hybrid. You know, we had tactics, we had strategies, we tried all kinds of wacky stuff. It was all for naught because I just screwed it up again, but, you know, there's value in that. There's value in that failure. And yeah, like you say, it's not all about pace in a race of this length. You gotta just be there at the finish. If you can be, well, I mean, like Greg. He didn't have the pace of the leaders, but he was consistent. His problem was he was off the pace enough that he got bullied a couple of times, and we lost out in that. But it drew a foul. It was like a basketball thing. It drew a foul out of one of the teams. But, you know, Greg did great. Filling a role no one else wanted to do. With good reason. I don't blame you guys a bit for not being as crazy as me. Trying to stream this whole thing. I think it turns out pretty well. I mean, Twitch is obviously would have been easier. And in fact, everybody's pretty much doing that already. But I mean, for ProSim as a club, league, whatever, like, it's a big deal for us to have like a flag to flag. We did a 24 Hours of Le Mans broadcast. So, I mean, it's not on the ProSim channel, but I just wanted to make sure it wasn't just gonna burn away on the breeze in 14 days when Twitch deletes everything, you know. And I had fun making a poster. Little graphics in the corner. 'Cause I'm a dork, but you know. Me likey pro sim long time, and wanted to make sure that this was that something would survive of this night, besides the sleep deprivation. So yeah, here we are. James is setting phenomenal pace now. We nice guys. We all have our brands of rough edges, and we grind together nicely. Wait, that sounds bad. I would congratulate James, but I don't want to break his concentration. It's 3:32.2. I think that's our... Is that our best lap of the race? I think it is. Steady. Yeah. The warning flags in my brain for, wait, you shouldn't phrase it that way, are totally shot. Like, that part of my brain went to sleep 2 hours ago. So, man, I'm not even gonna set foot in this basement tomorrow. I don't even want to look at this desk. I'm so done after this race. I don't want to be back down here until I'm doing my work on Monday morning. Oh, James, don't do it, buddy. Oh, okay. Cooler head prevailed there. I can't believe the absolute aliens at Wayside were leading the race, had some kind of horrible mishap, fell down to 5th place overall, and have come back to be a lap ahead again. A full lap ahead at Le Mans. Crazy, crazy talent. Plus Audi. Might not have counted as clean laps on the practice server, but it's a blistering pace. And it's not like we're abusing track limits in any way. The track limits on this mod are just draconian.
Wait a second, Lena, go by before Porsche.
I can feel that third or fourth wind of being awake too long kind of kicking in. There's that time of night where your body is just like, fine, we're not going to sleep tonight, are we? And it just gives up on the idea, you know. Ooh! Bumper car living up to its name. .333 there. Yeah, he's gaining 5 seconds a lap on me. Which, over 20 laps, is 100 seconds. Which is almost to 2 minutes. Whatever. We'll have this on the permanent record as the hero stint at the end. I remember the Bathurst 12-hour, was it 2017? I think. I don't know. It was one of the early years where they standardized around GT3 as a spec for the Bathurst race. And it was this race-long battle between Shane Van Gisbergen and Tony Wielander. And Wielander got in the car for his final stint. And it wasn't the final stint of the race, but it was just the final one for him in the race. And in one stint, lapped the field at Bathurst. It was like, what? Just out of nowhere, he just climbed into that Ferrari and just dominated everybody for an hour. It was like, what just happened? And I believe they held on for the win, but it was, I think that was the year that they, like, Van Gisbergen was behind them or in front of them, like battling with them, and just lost it in like the final thing. I don't know. My memory is fuzzy because first of all, it's like 3:30 in the morning. Second of all, this was like 3.5 years ago, and a lot has happened since then. But the impression is all there, and I can just. It was a race where John Heindel was commentating. I remember vividly because you could when that Ferrari came into the pits and Wielander just sort of poured himself out of the cockpit and onto the ground, and they sort of carried him off. I was like, this is the hero stint of his career, because he just dominated. Like, he was seconds faster, and it was just amazing to watch. He just carved through everybody.
I'm not gonna fight you. I don't even know if this
that was back when I guess my son wasn't a toddler anymore, but ever since he was a baby, like, for whatever reason, we had a heck of a time getting him to sleep. And my wife, dealing with suddenly 2 children, was like, I'm going to bed. Make this child sleep. And so we would sit up and watch races together on TV. Oh yeah, I was a kid watching that race where it's like, oh, Senna has crashed, and everybody was like, oh no, and then just watching that course worker run up to that car and like recoil. So like, uh-oh, what's happened there? But yeah, when my son was an infant, like, couldn't get him to go to sleep, and so I took him down. We have a entertainment center with a bunch of old video game systems, and it's hooked up to the cable and all that stuff. So I turned on the 24 Hours of Daytona, which I hadn't seen yet. He was born around that time. And I was like, all right, crying baby, let's watch race cars. And like, even as an infant, he was transfixed by race cars going around racetracks. And that's what would get him to sleep, like, every time. And my wife would always kid me. It's like, you're boring the kid to sleep. I mean, no, he's wearing himself out watching race cars. Like, he gets so excited that his body just goes, I can't. That's funny. We still watch occasionally. Doesn't quite have the rapt attention that he used to, though. It was really funny, like, watching him on the couch. He would just be, like, craning forward, practically falling off the couch, and then you could kind of see that drowsiness start taking over. Like, it's just, he just wore down after a while. And eventually he just sort of, you know, as babies do, they'll kind of wobble and then just doink. I was like, okay, off the crib now. It was cute and adorable. and I treasure those times. But man, oh man, I'm so glad they're kids now and not babies.
I
You can
do
play
see
games
there,
with
3
kids.
fast.
You can
If you get me in
talk
this
to
braking
kids.
zone, I'll
You
let
can
pass.
reason with kids.
Okay, thanks.
Babies just scream and poop and occasionally giggle so that you'll put up with the screaming and pooping. Kids are awesome. When they want to be. Babies are adorable, but only if you can hand them off to somebody when they get disgusting. That's why grandparents love grandkids, you know. Oh God! What just happened? It's like a horror movie. Come around the corner and car smoking in the corner. It's one of those disaster movies where you just see a smoldering wreck of a car. You have no idea how it got there. But that's why grandkids, or grandparents love grandkids, is that they can sit there and play with them and do all the fun stuff, and then when the grandkid gets unfun, it's like, hey you, kid I raised, go raise your kid, I'm out.
Ah, you're good.
Meanwhile,
Some
James is
CPU stutters I wasn't getting my first time. But so far it's been okay.
Yeah, you had the one CPU warning right at the beginning, but it seems to be calming now. Yeah, you had the one CPU warning right at the beginning, but it seems to be calm. I really need to learn to hold on to the push to talk button for a couple of seconds. No!
Yeah, I haven't noticed any issues from it. Slightly overshot the brake zone there, that's okay.
Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Yeah. Got something to prove now. Wants to make up all the time I pissed away.
Sorry for was, didn't want to dive bomb you there, but I braked a little bit too late.
No worries, man. I saw you coming.
That was a really nice over-under. I mean, it's obviously going to work because he's in an LMP1 car, but still, just arranging the line. Maybe. I'll try it. Although, if it's... we'll see if it's on his end. Nah, looks like it's on his end. Yeah. Oh well. That's happened to me before too. It was weird too because it was when I used Edge instead of Chrome to do the YouTube control panel. Like something about it just like, nope, don't want to work. And then when I went back to Chrome for my next stream, it was fine. And the only reason I was in Edge was that I was signing into a different channel. That was when I was doing the Sim Racing Online UK commentaries. I was signing in as them. So I didn't want to screw up all my authentications on my main browser. And then Edge just totally betrayed me. So for them, I now use Firefox. I haven't done commentary for them in a long time, since the end of that GT1 series. which was, by the way, a series of fantastic automobile races in the virtual world. Every race was like, it was so easy to do commentary for because the races were so good. I was just like, I was practically just like random spectator picked out of stands and stuck in front of a microphone to yell, yeah, a lot. There is a playlist on my channel if you want to go check those guys out. Really great bunch, and of course UK time zone friendly. Firefox, perfectly fine. Yeah, simracingonline.co.uk. Excellent bunch of guys. Yeah, I did the commentary for their GT1 series last year. And just superb racing. Just door to door, wheel to wheel for hours at a time. The races weren't too long. I think they were 90 minutes.
3 or 4 seconds. Let me pass from.
I think they were 90 minutes. And of course, they were using the RSS GT1 pack, and those will go about 50 minutes on a stint. So you had to kind of guess where you wanted to pit. The one that caught people out was at Spa, because the leader managed to get across the line with like half a second to go, and so there was this random bonus lap. Everybody's like, oh no. We were counting on this being a white flag. And it was kind of like that Silverstone Grand Prix where half the field ran out of fuel on the last lap. It wasn't quite that bad, but there was some shocking turns and events at the end of that one. But yeah, if you want to watch some vintage GT1 virtual racing, I recommend that series. I put the playlist together of all the races. I didn't do commentary for all of them. It was just the last 4.
Give me a second.
But they're all good. Their regular commentator did the first and second race, and then they missed the third, and then I did 4th, 5th, and 6th, and then we teamed up for the 7th. It was really fun. Because I'd been watching her broadcasts of their streams for a long time. And so to be able to do that together, it was a cool treat to have like the voice of SRO be the main commentator, and when I was running the stream and doing like, secondary commentary. Which I didn't intend to rhyme, but it works out. Yeah, it was really fun. And the racing, like I say, the racing was really fantastic. Nothing dirty, nothing
just
weird.
hit, or did they have a spin or something?
I don't know. I've just been sort of transfixed watching you and talking to the stream. I don't know. I've just been sort of transfixed watching you and talking to the stream.
It looks like the gap in front of Forza dropped from like 80 seconds to 38.
Oh, good for us. Maybe they got caught in traffic.
Assuming they're in an Audi and they...
Oh, good for us. Maybe they got caught in traffic.
Yeah, I'm not sure. If they pitted, they're going to have to pit one more time.
I think you have 5 or 6 laps. I think you have 5 or 6 laps to go. 6 laps, I think. 6 laps, I think.
We'll go down inside.
Okay.
Area 51, are you okay? Area 51, are you okay?
Yeah, I got damage, bad,
Hey.
but I'm fine.
Gosh darn. Gosh darn.
Max, tell me, did I just lagged or what happened with you? Did I lag?
No, I just didn't expect you to go out that wide, and then I locked up trying to not hit you.
Good God. Wayside Racing sets fastest lap of the race at a 3:27.2. What the what? Screw these guys. Oh man. What? That is rapid.
We're unsafe, coming up to up.
Imagine if this track were the length of the real Le Mans instead of, what is it, like almost a kilometer longer? Not that much, but like, isn't it significantly longer than the real Le Mans? I forget. There's something wrong with this mod where it looks the part, but then you start driving and like, wait a minute. I don't know the real track well enough. Oh, I know people like to complain about it. It's like, it's not accurate. Like, you know what?
Very much.
We're sweaty dudes sitting in our basements in front of our computers pretending to be race car drivers. How millimeter accurate you really need it to be. I mean, it's cool if it is, but what do you gain?
You could go here on my left.
Thanks.
We're still at Le Mans. We're still competing, even if it's all imaginary. The cars are fake, but the racing is real.
Charging, can I get past on the right side?
Sorry, I'm on a warning. I'm going to be careful about talking.
Oh, Paul. Yeah. This is supposed to be fun. So why are we doing it for 20 more hours? I am spent, and I still have a stint to run. If they call us in for post-race interviews, I'm just gonna be like, what? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Nice, thank you for that.
Liberty, Riverly Boo.
Race control, this is why I've stalled. I just had to cut the second chicane to avoid an accident.
The adrenaline will wake you, yeah. It will.
Alright, that's fine. Noted.
Well, just the just the red hot shame of the memory of the first stint will ignite a fire. Like, I have something to prove. It's redemption time. I had some pace. It was just, the whole stint was doomed. Like, even the laps where I didn't screw up, every time I came to the Porsche curve, it was like, oh, here's 5 GTs in front of you. Hope you like trundling around in 3rd gear. Yeah, keep it safe. See the checkered flag. That's it. That's the mission. James wants to reclaim a place. That's fine. I want to see the checkered flag through an uncracked windshield. I do feel bad for throwing so much of the race away. And I know you guys are out here just to have fun and you're not going to hold it personally against me or whatever. But, I mean, if you do, that's cool too. Whatever. I deserve it. It's like, I hold it against me. Like, I'm disappointed. But like you say, at the end of the day, like, gosh darn it, I lost a video game. Was it a serious thing? Kinda. Like, it mattered. But, you know. Yeah. I don't need a sea glass windscreen on my LMP1 car, thank you very much.
Area 51. You might not do it that day. I'm not expecting to come there.
Sorry, I thought I thought there was plenty of gap there.
Yeah, but you put me in that. Look, I have to go all the way in off track distance. You put me
Okay, sorry.
So much
I'll try.
that I won't ever be able to get the next series of corners.
Charge, please let pass before forward.
Anyway.
Pridgen's leaving pits.
Yeah, well, Area 51 being Area 51, we'll see.
Same front, same front, same front.
Hey, you know, if they get penalized, we get the place, so... Yeah, if they get docked a lap or whatever.
I didn't want to get into that battle.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead, cut that corner one more time.
This is Corsa.
Right, checking the stream, noted.
Did I brake earlier than you expected leaving the pits?
Bro!
Dude, bro. Guy, dude, bro.
I had another car inside of me. I couldn't go very far.
Oh my.
Aren't you like 5 laps down? I don't know why you're battling me.
I'm not battling you. I am taking the racing line, which I am entitled to do, or as much of the racing line as I can.
15 liters, so expect 4 laps, 5 if you save. 15 liters, so expect 4 laps, 5 if you save. You don't strike me as someone in a saving kind of mood right now, though.
Just to check,
You don't
am I
strike me as
allowed
someone in
to
a
run
saving
out of
kind of
fuel
mood right
on
now.
the cooldown lap after the race is over?
Yes.
What is fuel saving? I've never heard
Yeah,
of
as soon as you pass the checkered flag, you can run out of fuel.
It's that thing where you absolve
Okay,
a can
thanks.
of fuel of its sins. It's that thing where you absolve a can of fuel of its sin. Can I get a hallelujah? This fuel is saved. Can I get a hallelujah? This fuel is saved. Is that why he walks funny? I don't know. Oh, because he has another car inside him? Yeah. Eat some more fiber, Paul. Oh, man. Oh no, I'm punchy. It has begun. My final form.
Mike, check. You're good?
Hi, my name is Mike.
Mama, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
I'm gonna get copyright struck by Nicky Team now. Go watch Nicky Team on YouTube. Don't copyright strike me. This video is not sponsored by Nicky Team. Bullhorn sold separately. Action figures contain small parts.
This is roadblock if you want to take the inside of the first chicane.
Copy.
I love running with you guys, but I almost feel like throwing together a team called Amateur Sim Racing. It's like, hi, I'm the scrub.
Yeah, just unfortunate with your pure Forza, right?
Just an absolute hero. So he really is averaging 332.
I hate to deprive you of the race finish, but if I stay in, we might have ourselves a race here.
You know, I thought this would happen. You know, I thought this would happen.
I was secretly hoping that trying to catch anybody would be futile, and then I
It's up to you, man. If you want to take it to him, take it to him.
Hi.
We're going to have just under an hour left, though. So, if you can do it, and you want to do it, we're going to have just under an hour left, though. So, if you can do it, and you want to do it,
I feel like I can't give it up. I'm gaining like 4 seconds a lap on these guys.
you got the bit in your teeth. You got to chase them. That's fine. Let's do it. You got the bit in your teeth. You gotta chase him. That's fine. Let's do it. You knew it was gonna happen. You knew it was gonna happen. I'll just do a single and see if I can catch up and see how it feels. Okay. Yeah. Sure. And another GT bites the dust.
That was a bit awkward.
Yeah, he bit it right after that too. Yeah, he bit it right after that. I believe you have 2 full laps.
Can you figure out about how much fuel we'll need for an hour to 10?
I believe you have 2 full laps.
You've got timetable 1, timetable 2, and timetable 8.
You were right at 9 liters when we crossed the line, so I'll see what your usage is this time around. You were right at 9 liters because you'll have at least one more lap. I'll see what your usage is. Figure it out this time around because you'll have at least one more lap to figure it out.
Alright, sounds good. I think we won't need to quite put in a full tank, so we can maybe save a couple of seconds on the pit stop. I want to account for 10 minutes over the timer though, because I think it's 24 hours plus 1 lap. Depending on where we are with the leader, we might have to do up to 3 extra laps.
Yeah. Yeah.
That nearly got us at Spa. I think TJ crossed the line with less than a liter left.
But he crossed the line. But he crossed the line.
That's true, we did finish. That's all you need.
I don't know who is driving for the wayside. That tell him that it's not qualifying, please. He's too fast.
3:26.3. Incredible.
Excuse me, but what the hell was that?
Black spike.
Why did sideways racing come off the racing line towards me?
Because I was letting you by.
And why was he letting me by on a straight when I'm way faster than him and I could just pass him on the side?
But what do? I'm getting out of the map.
Stay on the racing line.
If you've fallen out of the map, I did.
Yep, plug in the second moves in.
Fall out of the map, yeah, I think you have to alt F4 because you can't get the
alt F4,
escape.
alt F4.
Just confirming, sideways racing fell out of the map.
Yeah, so that. You can pass on the left.
Thank you, bud.
like I'm right at 3 liters a lap, 3.0. Can you figure out how much I'm going to need for an hour and 10 minutes at a, let's say, 332 to be conservative lap time?
About 65 liters, which I think is pretty close to a full tank. 65 liters, which I think is pretty close to a full tank.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Actually, I can just use the built-in thing. Never mind, I can't. it's counting from the start of the race.
Yep, you want to box this lap. Yep, you want to box this lap. Or
Yep.
yeah. Or yeah. By my count, we're going to have 20 laps. Yeah, by my count, we're going to have 20 laps.
Okay, I'm putting in 63. I should have 3 already. That'll give me 66.
Okay.
It's race control speaking. It's 1 hour left until the end of the race.
Woohoo!
Final hour, everybody. James has wrested control. Don't bin it coming into pits.
Mic check. Good.
That is them right ahead.
No way. Wow. All right. No way. Wow. All right.
They must have had some problems. They were like 40 seconds ahead a few laps ago.
He sure did steal my moment. He deserves it. I don't.
Also, they'll be tight on fuel at the end. I think they can stretch to about 61 minutes. If it's +1 lap at the end, they're either going to have to fuel save or pit for a splash and dash.
Either way works for us.
Not sure what Area 51 is doing.
Either way works for us.
We are closing on Area 51, but I think that's because they had damage. They're probably going to fix that in their pit stop.
How crap would it be? It's like, I'm tired. I'm out. Just shut the stream off. Like, see you, James. What?
Damage slot car going down this bit.
Big, coming out.
I'm not. I would never. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? The festering, gangrenous asshole I would be if I did something like that. No thanks. I am not that guy.
Area 51, do you need to make another pit stop?
That's
Yes.
not a question you ask.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Give an eye out damage, please.
Floodlings, I'm pitting this lap.
Okay.
There you go, let him waste all his boost. There you go, let him waste all his boost.
Leaving pit lane.
I think the hyena is hearing endless music.
Take that Apex parking somewhere else, amateur. Let him wreck. Just let him wreck.
That was stern.
Oh, dude, wayside, come on, man.
Sorry.
No, that's not cool. Don't do that, man. That just low force penalty give me damage. Just wait 1 second and pull out of the corner instead of blocking.
Yeah, talk later. We're racing here.
Well, I was, yes. And you decide to crash it. That's not cool.
Yeah, it's not like you're going too slow. You're losing time to anybody.
.335 in a battle.
Race control, part 215 yards.
I can stream right now.
Race control, part 215 yards.
Think you charged.
Yes, car 215.
I'm set with the car one-way wayside. I got an investigation.
Stream clip right now.
I'm driving.
You turned on me in the rings and I was alongside.
I'm literally asking for an investigation. I'm not shooting anything. I'm just asking what's going on.
Next car ahead for position is Area 51. They just crossed the start finish. Next car ahead for position is Area 51. They just crossed the start finish.
Letting it pass on the inside charge.
Yeah.
Alright, I think they still have to pit as well, so we'll close that a little bit, but once their car's repaired, I think they'll be faster.
With risk control, investigation between Wayside and RA is dismissed. There was no evidence on the stream. Thank you.
Well, you can stick with Hyena. They're in. Are they really P1 now? Did they get around Wayside?
Just a little show for you, Pridgen.
They did. Hyena's in first. Wayside in second. One lap back is Yellow Flag Salt. What a comeback. Then Mongol, Speedo, 51, and us. Yep.
White flag on the Bullsand Street.
So, in a bit of a coup here, we were talking, James was trying a new setup trick, and found that he was setting 330s offline in practice. It was like, hey, why don't I jump in for a single right before the end, and then you can take it to the finish, just to see what we could do. So he did that. He jumped into the stint before the final one, and has been setting 332s. And so towards the end of the stint, he's like, you know, I'm catching these guys. Maybe I should stay in. I'm like, uh-huh.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. I saw where this was going. Fine. So James is gonna take us to the end. Plot twist. Dun dun dun. So yes, I will just be stuck with the one disastrous stint and no way to redeem myself. Good times. Oh my. F's for Phobos. Morning, Axel. F's for Phobos. Oh no, don't. Yeah. And we say mid-race. I mean, James did qualifying and the opening stint and is now doing the closing stint. You can't get further apart than that. So. And he already had two distinct setups for the beginning and end of the race that were like drastically different. So. Might as well go all in.
Shake his pitting.
I'm just trying to keep her safe. Okay.
A rule against what? Changing the setup? Nah. Well, I mean, it's Assetto Corsa, right? So every driver swap means you're rolling a new car out of the garage. There's only so far you can take the whole simulation thing.
Take the inside.
Jake
That's
leaving
what she
pit.
said.
Up here.
Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, sir.
How are you still not fit? You had a nice sleep, man.
It was okay. It was only like 3-4 hours.
Good that this isn't iRacing, or you would have
It was supposed
gotten
to be 2 hours.
irreparable floor damage that cost you 10 miles an hour. Oh, that was ambitious.
That braking point works when you're on the right side of the track. It does not work when you're on the left side of the track.
Yeah, not so much. Yeah, not so much. The delay is really long. Under 36 minutes till time expiry, and we have a bonus lap at the end. So disorienting to see people on pit lane, you know. Like, where are they and where are they going? I'll wait until he's not avoiding killing a GT3. Well, it looks to be looser under acceleration than under braking. We'll see. I think he's just pushing too hard and braking too late.
Area 51's pulling away now. Unless they have another wreck or something, they're not going to catch him.
Sim Race Africa is really lucky to pass on the right.
I'm so tired. I don't know if I would have made it through this stint. My body's just like, why are you doing this? Why are you not asleep yet? Dummy.
Thank you for waiting, Fetchings. I appreciate it.
Reitzi, your car is very fast in the straight. Congratulations.
I'm impressed with my PC. Basically been playing 3 full HD videos for the last 24 hours. Sleep is for the weak. Party is for the weekend. Yeah. Well, I have sort of a standing thing with getting together with my dad every Saturday morning. We sort of kidnap him from his condo and go have breakfast together, and he gets to see the grandkids and all that good stuff. And we postponed it today. It's on Saturday. Like, we get together every Saturday. I was like, hey, can we do this on Sunday? Because I've got a race. It's 24 hours. And he's like, okay, you're crazy. Enjoy. And then, of course, I didn't drive until like 4 or 5 in the afternoon. So I could have done it anyway. But now, like, I'm going to go to bed at 5:30 or whatever. Wake up at 7. Shower. And go pick him up. Try to act like I'm not a complete wreck physically. But like, I do not want to see this desk tomorrow. Like, I'm not even gonna come down here to this room tomorrow, or should I say later today. Like, I'm done. Next time I sit at this desk is gonna be work on Monday. It has not, my PC has not frozen, knock on wood, for this entire race. And like, before, it could go fine for days, or it could freeze just playing a YouTube video. It has not stuttered, since we began, so I may have it all sorted out now. Just by tweaking some configs to be a little bit less aggressive in the hardware. But we'll see. It's also been cleaned extensively again, and basically one of its problems is that apparently all the sort of smart fan controls that they try to put in actually don't work very well. And they tend to freak out and shut the computer down unnecessarily. So I turned all that crap off and just have the fans just run all the time when the computer's on. Just like, instead of trying to do this smart figure out how much fan I need and then freak out and do a wrong thing every now and then, let's just have the fans run at half or full all the time. So just take some of the smarts out of it and just make it simple, and that seems to help. Downclocking the RAM on the graphics card seemed to help. There's a bunch of other stuff that I've had to do in the BIOS and down in the registries and all this kind of crap. Disabling a bunch of services that Windows forces on you for no reason. There's all kinds of stuff that I found in connection with the one symptom that I kept having, which was massive stuttering. Found lots of different supposed causes and solutions to those causes, so I just tried all of them. And not until I had tried all of them did it really make a significant difference. Because it could still happen with any one. And it was happening with all of them. So I just did all of the solutions. And it seems to have knocked down a vanishing majority of the problems. So I mean, I wouldn't have stayed on the team if I had thought that the PC was going to crap
I
itself.
didn't expect you to go wide. That was a close one.
So I'm glad that it hasn't. I would be pissed if it now does, because we've got less than half an hour to go. So, I guess Area 51's the next car, and they're more than a minute ahead. It'll make up a minute in the next 27? Maybe. They're gonna pit. We're not. We're done. We're going to the end. So tired. Almost dozed off soon. It's like I want to watch this, and my body's just failing me now. Check the stream, the ARCIS stream, see where the other drivers are. According to the stream, the gap is a minute
Ooh, I hit a
39.
31.
Oh my god. According to
done.
the stream, the gap is a minute 39. Oh my god. Well done.
Thanks, guys.
Got a completely clear lap, other than one GT, but he didn't slow me down.
Thank you very much.
So I don't know if a minute 39 is going to work out. In terms of,
Inside.
They do have to pit
No
again.
worries.
Yeah, I can see the gap on the leaderboard at the bottom. It says 100 seconds. It's kind of been hovering around there.
No worries.
He is. I think he just set the fastest lap of the race for a person.
Sorry, charged if I came a bit close on your entry.
But yeah, so James totally usurped the finish from me. So he's going to take it to the end and try and chase down 51. Area 51 does have to pit again. We'll see who they put in the car, or if they just do a splash. Yeah, man, justice for Barb. My brain. She hurt. Ooh. Tough to stay awake at this hour. I think James has had a nap, and I have not. It's 10 minutes to 5 a.m. I've now been up for 24 3/4 of an hour. Yes, my new setup seems effective.
I messed up the last corner.
It was still better by 1,000th. It was still better by 1,000th. Yeah, my most effective setup change for my final stint was to put James in the car. That was the missing piece in my setup, is to put James in the car instead of me. Funny, crew chief James suggested this. Oh. The betrayal. Cursed to a sudden but inevitable betrayal. Actually, bless it, because we're doing well now. It's really easy to get hypnotized by the droning of the motor as you go down the Mulsanne. Like, nah, what? Yeah, I tried reducing the fast bump and rebound as well, and it really did feel better. I was really looking forward to taking a chance on it. And now I can't. I suppose I could just go run my own thing, but I do want to show the end of the race. I wish I could be logged in just to do spectator stuff. Like, look at our car, look at the track, look at these cool things. Yeah, I know. I was just kidding around. I know what you meant. I chose to chase it in a different direction. I'm gonna stir that pot, all it's worth. This is a simulation. It is in fact a simulation of a race car at Le Mans. You mean the aliens aren't actual beings from another planet? Simcade. Trash this game. Would not buy.
Sim Race Africa, can I get past?
That woke me up. Simulation within, yes, something. Oh boy. I would unplug my wheel at this point, but then some catastrophe would befall us. Would be my fault. I'm so tired, my goodness. The rest of me has given up on this a long time ago. My head and my heart are still in it. My spleen gave up an hour ago.
Hi guys.
How noble of you. What, my spleen? Have you the spleen for it? Am I that delayed? sort of not. Or did I really just doze off and lose time? Or gain time, I suppose.
Ritzy, McVitie, I know that I make mistakes, but you are now holding me up, a lapping car.
Have you ever had that happen where you're sort of right on the edge of sleep and you doze off? And you feel like
reminder that
you feel like it's been longer than it actually has been? Is that losing time or gaining time?
Just a reminder to the car and RMRF, you guys are not positioned, so just be cautious of each other.
Yep, I'll let him through if he catches up, but if he keeps on spinning out, it's his own fault.
Nice one, Steve.
Race control, I've been constantly held up by Ritzy, McVitie's face. 2-1-3. I am on lapping car.
I know you're lapping, mate.
They are constantly defending. Or I don't know what they are doing, but
yeah,
they are not.
Race control here. We can see it on the stream. Can RMRF yield position, please?
Well, that was immediate. You know it's bad when race control can look at 10 seconds of footage and be like, yeah, no. Do this. Stop it. Oh boy. Am I awake? Sorta.
I went off road.
Okay, noted, thank you.
So we're sort of in an awkward position here. James is trying to catch Area 51, who is ahead on the same lap. But Wayside Racing is in the lead and only 19 seconds behind. So if he laps us,
Ocean, do you want to go?
and doesn't really get to anybody else, then that's race over for us
Yeah, go.
in terms of gaining positions. Because at the end, the leader will cross the line, and there won't be anyone to battle except people who are out of state in a separate tally and championship. So we don't want to be the last car on the lead lap, but we certainly don't want to
This
be
is where all the
lap.
clovers are. I had like 4 laps, there was like nobody.
It is weird, like even in real races, after so many hours, the cars just randomly bunch up somewhere. It is weird, like even in real races, after so many hours, the cars just randomly bunch up somewhere.
When the timer runs out, is that the final lap, or is there 2 laps more after that?
Oh yeah, those are weird. Like,
Hey,
where
you can
am
pass
I?
in the left.
Please don't spin out.
Come on right, sorry. Come on right. Thanks, bud. Sorry.
All good, bro.
Race control here. It is going to be, once the time runs out, it'll be finish that lap, and then it'll be race over.
Okay.
No plus lap.
Oh, that's a change from Spa.
So it's not 24 hours plus 1.
Even better.
LMP.
Even better.
Race is finished. We were just driving home to the States. We're down, so we'll have next week.
Pass me on.
So just to confirm, LMPs, while you finish your race, the GTPs are still racing.
Oh boy. Under 10 minutes to go.
All drivers, just be careful when you're entering Dunlop chicane. We have a car stopped.
We got the inside check.
Area, main straight.
Well, now we know what Watermelon was up to.
This race finish might be interesting.
Well, now we know what Watermelon was up to.
Because my client and the server don't agree on who the race leader
Just
is.
asking, are any Toyotas planning on doing a faster race lap than a 330.4?
What kind of question is that, mate?
I want fastest lap.
Yeah, I was thinking next lap I was gonna
Otherwise
go
I'm pitting on softs.
Go fast.
Yeah, next lap I'm planning on like a 327.
Thank you.
That was a really good question.
Salt is not planning to do a faster lap.
The current fastest
So that's
lap
so that
in
team speak
LMP1
in
is
it.
currently
I've been using it
26.1.
Fastest Toyota lap. Okay, should I pit on softs then?
Yes, 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 yes. Good reset.
I vote for hards.
Inters should be a good strategy.
Full wet. Oh boy. I really can't stay awake at this point. My eyes keep closing on their own.
Bumper car, keep passing in the right.
Yeah, go ahead because I had to brake. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I'm on top this up on the inside of the double.
Pick up going up again, bumper car. I'm gonna have to let you through again soon.
Speedo, don't do it.
Solved math problems at the same time. No, that was several laps ago when we tried to figure out the fuel for this second stint. I'm done doing math. 1 + 6 is pumpernickel. Yay! What do I win? A loaf of pumpernickel bread. Yay! Delicious.
yellow flag into entering Mulsanne.
I can't believe I stayed up another 12 fucking hours and I'm not getting back in the car. I've been heckin' bamboozled. Almost fell asleep.
Shake, can I pass here?
Yeah, I had to really twist his arm, didn't I?
Thank you. Oh, sorry about that.
I didn't talk him into jack.
Okay. I'm chilling.
Let the crazy seep in. Yes, excellent. Let them flow through you.
Yep, I'm right.
Area, you wanna go past?
If I catch up to you, I'll call it.
I'm now on last lap.
I mean, he's in the car. What am I gonna do? Tell him, get out of the car?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's gonna work. And then if he does, it's gonna be like, well, why'd you get me out of the car, jerk? Well, if Wayside catches us, that's chase over. Unless Area 51 pits again. The leader is directly behind you, so you can see when he crosses the line when time expires. The leader is directly behind you, so you can see when he crosses the line when time expires.
Oh, cool. I'm looking at the how far I am into the lap and the amount of time left. I'm gonna cross, I think, with about 5 seconds to go, so it depends how close he is. If we get another lap.
I think he has enough of a gap that he can just wait it out if it's too close. And he may do so. Who knows? I think he has enough of a gap that he can just wait it out if it's too close.
Yeah.
And he may do so. Who knows? Pull over, driver swap? Yeah. Get out of the car!
Okay guys, this is going to be the final few seconds of the race. Reminding to all LMPs that GTs are still going to be racing, so be cautious when you're overtaking. All LMPs, please return to the pits on completion of the final lap.
Did that sound sped up to you? Like it was a recording playing at like 1.5 speed?
Could you repeat that?
Yep, on completion of your final lap, and when it says race over, please return to the pits and be cautious of the GT3, so we'll still be racing.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1. There it is.
There, boys.
White flag. You're still in front of him. There it is. White flag. You're still in front of him.
One more. I think I did my math backwards. I think I meant time would run out 5 seconds before I got there. But whatever. It's 5 a.m. I can't do math.
Wayside Racing has won the race.
Get in there, Lowy. Get in there.
Good job, Wayside. Congratulations.
Well done, Wayside.
good race, guys.
GG. GG.
Cheers to everyone.
We'll be the last car running. Unless we pass a GT here. Ventrilo harassment.
Chloe.
People are still racing.
Switch just with like
Race.
1 hour.
The chat limited while everyone's still racing, please. People are still finishing their laps. Thank you.
Hey, Vito, let's go.
That was weird. It also said Salt has won the race. Did it count the prototype classes separately?
Keep driving, guys. Don't stop.
It says in the chat that Salt has won the race.
pTracker does not know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, I wouldn't rely on pTracker.
This wasn't pTracker. This was a system message.
I'm so sleepy.
It's now said 2 cars have won.
This is shaked or race control. When it says race over, can we teleport to pits? Or do
No, still drive back, please, just to keep the timing in check.
Mela will do some donuts.
Big thanks to the
Race
race
control
and the
race
ARC
guy.
team. It was
Can we
great.
do donuts?
Really awesome.
Yeah, from us as well, thank you.
Race control here, I'll relay that to Stip if you can confirm. I'm not sure whether or not it'll request a timing border.
Race control, do we still need to fill up the form? Yes, to fill out the form. I don't want to fuck up the data because it's already been tough with the.
And there we go.
Limit
Okay.
3 single variant.
The checkered flag. There we go.
No donuts then. Okay, thanks.
We're seeing him.
The checkered flag.
Ooh, very tired celebrations.
Lowy, you will not have the
Yeah, I noticed that. Thank you. Sorry I sort of stole your stint at the end, but the numbers worked out too well. They were right there. P7. I was kind of hoping that we'd be too far behind at the end of my stint, and then I could just give up and stop. At the end, I really didn't have to keep pushing, but I was just going for lap times at that point. It's like, may as well. We've got like a lap to the car behind. Whew. I think so. There's nobody to celebrate with. It's just, yay, everyone's asleep.
I just realized you guys hadn't been hearing my side of the conversation. Oh, man. Well, there it is. Let's unmute Discord as well.
Family members, absolutely fantastic. I'm genuinely happy that this is over, but it was fucking amazing.
Well, there goes my G rating on this segment of the stream.
Consider donating.
None of them made it.
You please like and subscribe.
So, are there interviewers now or not?
If you want to do it, man, I'm go do the interviews.
Yeah, I don't know what the commentators want.
Let's go to the winner.
The winner is just sleeping.
We still need to fill out the form, right?
Yes.
Yeah, James, you still have to fill out the driver swap form for the end. I guess next driver is none.
Yeah. Yeah, I just said end of race. I'm like, I assume they know.
After race penalty for Pro Sim Racing has no player named end of race.
Drive-through penalty to be served after the race finished.
I'm gonna.
What do I put into the new driver name on the form?
Alright,
Say race finish.
Teams, this is step just from a organizatorial point of view. That's a good word, organizatorial. I'm gonna we're gonna wait with the official results a bit. Just give us 24 hours to make it official. We all need a rest. We're knackered and we don't want to make mistakes.
Full 24.
Okay, yeah, awesome.
How many euros per grid place?
That depends. Are you donating to Aries or to me? To ARCIS or to me?
It depends on how much you have.
I got 350.
Then that's 2 places down.
Haha, you've been bamboozled. You can't do that to us. Maybe you can, I don't know.
The old trick.
Alright. Well, that was fun. We did it. And stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
This race started so long ago.
It really
My
did.
2 stints were on different days.
Thank everybody for watching the stream. Have a good one.
Cheers, guys.
Good fight. Good night.
Cheers.
That's enough of that. Oh, man. Well, I missed out on my chance at redemption, but that was a hero stint at the end. That was cool.
Thank you. We'll just have to do another endurance race now.
Oh, yeah. Next year, maybe. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm going to take a break from these for a while. We did Spa last month, and now this one. I'm like, I can't do these endurance races every month.
Yeah. Whew. Oh well. I was just, it's just so frustrating to be like, all the preparation and all the time and everything, I get into the stint, and I'm just like, oops, there's a wall there. Derp. Oh well.
Yeah, it happens. I think Caden did the same kind of thing at Spa. You know, we all practiced for that 18-hour, and he ended up pretty much the same thing. Like halfway through his first stint, he ended up hitting the wall, and we're like, all right, well, you can pit early and fix the damage, and it'll be fine, and we'll be good to stay on schedule. And then he came in and fixed the damage, and then went out and then crashed again. We're like, well, we can't pull the same trick again.
Yeah.
But it worked out.
Yep.
I think our biggest setback was when TJ was in the car and he got taken out by the race leader. So it can happen to anyone.
Yeah, there were a couple of really just BS incidents out there, but race control was really on top of a lot of stuff. Like there was just constant reports coming in, and I think the judgments were pretty fair. I would have liked to see more happen to the guys that that just steamrolled over Greg.
Yeah. I think in their defense, Greg was pretty slow through the Porsche curves. I kind of saw he was lifting and tapping the brakes in a lot of areas, and I was just flat the whole way. So if you had a driver that was expecting the prototypes to go through their flat and he's hitting the brakes in the middle, I could see how they'd get caught out by that.
Yeah, it's not a blind corner. I mean, they're driving and you see a car in front of you approaching, like you're approaching them. You're like, oh, I should adjust to that. But, oh well.
Yeah, it can be hard, especially through Porsche curves, because to take it as fast as those guys were going, you have to just send it and commit.
Yeah.
And you can't really change your line there. That was the problem with trying to pass GT3 cars, is if I knew where they were going to be, then I could pass them pretty easily. But because they were unpredictable, I didn't know what side of the road they were going to be on.
Yeah.
When I was practicing with AI, I could just easily, there were a couple of spots you could just squeeze by them and get like 2 or 3 at a time. But the AI all follow exactly the same line every time, so you can do that.
Oops, not that showroom, dummy. CM showroom. There we go. Oh boy. Well, I'm spent.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get some sleep. I'm sure you need sleep more than me. I slept for like 5 hours this afternoon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I slept for 5 hours 25 hours ago. Yeah, I'm oh, and I'm getting up in like an hour and a half to go like pick up my dad and go to breakfast. So good times. Like, what did you do last night? Oh, I don't know. Ran a virtual 24-hour race in which I ran, 90 minutes of it or whatever. Actually, no. I was in the car for a pretty long time.
Like 3 hours.
But,
I think you had the longest single stint of any of us.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Hey, you were the race coverage.
Yep. And it is nice to have, like, the full flag-to-flag of PSR's run of the 24 hours, That's kind of what I was really hoping to do, is get it all in once and keep it somewhere where Twitch wasn't going to make it evaporate in 2 weeks.
Yeah. I'm glad that everybody was able to stream and didn't really have issues with it, because this is the first stream that we've had everyone stream. Although we've only done like 3 endurance races. We haven't done this that much. But for those, half the time, we'd just be sitting there like, so how's it going? Like, yeah, it's fine. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think it's time to go to bed for a couple of hours and then get right back up and go back to a quote-unquote normal life. I don't want to see this computer again until Monday. I'm going to be like, I'm going to go read a book. Well, good drive.
MX5 cups on Monday.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But that's Monday night.
I don't even... Yeah, that's plenty of time.
Yeah.
That race is going to feel so short.
Yeah, 20-minute sprint. It was like, oh, I did like 60 of those or whatever. All right, well, good drive at the beginning and the end. And we brought it home. Look, Emiliano.
Yeah.
I brought it home.
Good efforts the whole way through, keeping the stream going and staying up the whole time, because that's hard.
Indeed. Well, you know, for the team. Hooray. All right. Yeah, I'm going to wrap up here and
Alright.
get to bed.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I'm going to head off.
All right.
Good night. Good night, stream. Good night, everyone.
Well, there you have it.
User disconnected from your channel.
That is the end of our wakefulness. I'm not going to show my foolish face. I am drenched head to toe in Virginia humidity. And yeah, I'm done. Brain fried. I'm done. This was good. Pro Sim Racing. Woo! Made it to the checkered flag. So, yep. That's all, folks. Sleep. That's Pro Sim Racing in the ARCIS 24 Heures du Mans. And, yep. I'm gonna see y'all Monday.